Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
It's run loose here. No foul, says the referee. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Ronaldo. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. Great vision. Good read, needed to be. Pirlo. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely shaped ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Seedorf goes on a run down the left wing. Pirlo wins the duel this time. Pull it. And it's Michel Platini. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Bruno Fernandes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be a throw-in. Opts for safety. Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too. Well, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Seedorf.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rafael Varane. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Pirlo looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. And it's made its way to him. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge. Thuram. Bruno Fernandes. James. Stood up well to him there. Vieira. It's a searching pass. Great ball if he can get there. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Seedorf. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
James. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. And that's a dangerous ball. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. He's away! James. And it's been given away. And it's Van Dijk. That's Thuram. And the pass is intercepted. Gullit powering forward here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Now it's Seedorf. It's a good foot in there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've...
Oh, they could be caught out here! And he's lost his man here! Platini! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Rafael Varane, looking to play him in. Fire. He's having a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Del Piero is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Michel Platini. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that looks... And Hullet! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rummenigge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has ended up in no man's land. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's on it, can he get away? Played out wide. Cross to the back post, and another try! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Bruno Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pirlo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bruno Fernandes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Thuram. Played towards the other side. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Makaleli. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Platini. Number
De Jong.
24. Reece James.
And he's had it nicked away.
Pirlo.
Rummenigge.
Coming on the field. Number 77.
Now, it's got space here.
Nedved.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gets his head on it! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And this is Pele! Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram. And it's Iniesta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Still no way through. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your